Okay, I'm literally setting up the camera as I go because I just found this out. I just found out that you can order abortion medication to your home, okay? And this feels so monumental. I'm getting heated. I'm getting emotional. This is also my third gin and tonic of the evening. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But I found out tonight when doing some casual research for a super secret project that I'm working on that has to do about abortion and the changing tides of abortion legislation in this country. I'm going to see if I can order abortion medication, or at least, I'm realizing that if I wanna do this and do this the correct way and actually document this, I need to do this not when I've had 3 gin and tonics. So we're gonna circle back in the morning. We'll see. It's the next day. We're doing this for real. I did not even think that this was gonna be a real thing. A light with a gel on it. I put on makeup, okay? So we're dressing up for this event because this does still feel monumental. I don't even know what I recorded on video last night because I was 3 gin and tonics deep and I just tripped over something on the internet that felt revolutionary. This is me as a little internet explorer finding something on the internet that can really help and change our analog lives. Let's just do it. Let's just see what happens. Here's the thing. Here's the question I'm grappling with. So I pay the money and I order abortion pills to my house and I don't need an abortion. Isn't that a waste of medication? To answer your question, I'm gonna try to find a way to repurpose this. I don't know how it's gonna be yet. I don't even think that there is a correct answer to this because I am ordering abortion medication to my home when I don't necessarily need an abortion right now. And so there is a part of me that feels incredibly wasteful and selfish. As someone who was raised, socialized as a female in America, abortion medication feels very rare and something you cannot waste. I am trying to use my platform to be educational. I didn't know this existed. This seems fairly new. Who knows, there may be someone who's watching this video who lives in one of these states or knows somebody in one of these states who needs this medication fast, and maybe this helps them in some way.
Flashback.
Found out that there are these sites, these online telehealth sites that use, and I quote, a no-test approach to abortion care, aka history-based screening approach. You don't have to send in an ultrasound. You don't even have to pee on your computer, Brenda. Don't do it. You don't have to do that.
End of flashback.
So at one point last night, I was kind of playing around on the website and I had to enter in the date of my last period and today's date. And then it spat out a date for when my due date would be, which was January 3rd, which a part of me was like, bitch, I'm giving birth to a Capricorn? So I'm at heyjane.com, modern abortion care for $249, no clinic visit needed. The thing you do is you have to click on this button that says, am I eligible? Let's get started. Okay, abortion medication delivered to your door. They also accept PO boxes and post office pickups. Okay, so this is obviously, they're not gonna send you a doctor to do the surgical abortion in the mail. This is getting the abortion pills in the mail. And if you didn't know that there is something called abortion pills, maybe stop the video and Google it. No shade, no shade, no shade, because I didn't know that abortion pills were a thing until I was in my 20s. 2 different types of medications. One is called never gonna report to be a citizen journalist or any of that shit because this is an actual job that people go to school for. I'm just somebody with a platform who is doing her own research in front of you. But we're just trying something out, okay? Okay, so there are 2 medications with a medical abortion.
Mifepristone and misoprostol. First, you'll take mifepristone. Mifepristone works by blocking the hormone progesterone.
It will stop the pregnancy from growing. Then 24 to 48 hours later, the second round of medication is taken, which again is called misoprostol.
This causes cramping and bleeding that empties your uterus.
What actually pushes your body to abort. So this website also includes comfort medications, helps with nausea and cramping. Right off the bat, this website is presenting us with some stats and some side effects. Okay, so the side effects are you might get fever, chills, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea for up to 24 hours after taking the second medication. The risks include heavy bleeding, infection, undetected ectopic pregnancy. So I'm just trying to put myself in the position who might be going through this in their lives right now, and I would feel really nervous. I'd be like, okay, well, how are you gonna know? How are you gonna follow up and check on me? I'm really excited that the access is so readily available. If I were going through this myself, I'd be really scared about this side effect. I really appreciate that they have like this little pop-up at the bottom that says questions, text us, like right there. Like the entire time, it's like, hey, you want someone on the phone with you? Here's a phone number. And then in bold, it says, we will help you monitor risks and will be a message or phone call away if you have any questions. So they say, consult with a medical provider before, during, and after the treatment. I'm getting nervous and messing with my hair, even though I'm not pregnant. I'm literally on my period right now. So right now we're entering the part of the site where I'm gonna start filling in my medical intake form. So you may see some of this, I may blur some of it, just so you know, I'm not trying to withhold any information other than my personal information. Woo-woo! Are you a robot? No, I'm just kidding, they didn't ask that. I would be so mad if they were like, please identify all the street signs. Be like, bitch, I'm not a robot. I wish I were a robot, but I'm not. Then they asked for my shipping address. This is all very logistical. Ooh, my God, I almost entered my parents' address. Whoa, whoa, ah, holy shit. Hey, Patrick, I'm putting you down as a emergency contact. Now we're moving on to section 2 of 4. I'm gonna say that today, or the day that I found out. I'm gonna say that yesterday, since I tripped over this yesterday, was the day that I found out that I was pregnant. My period is regular, thank God. The last period started 03/28/2022. Have I had an abortion in the last 3 months? No. Have I had any ultrasound at any point in this current pregnancy? I'm gonna say no. Have you been on any hormonal birth control at any time in the past 3 months? I'm only gonna say no because I personally haven't. I'm pretending that it's me in this situation. I've never had a pregnancy outside of the uterus. Have you had any sharp lower belly pain in the last 7 days? They asked me if I've had any pelvic surgery, and I guess that includes an IUD. Personally, I've never had an IUD, and I've never had any pelvic surgery. Okay, now I'm on to section 3 of 4. So far, this has taken 3 minutes. Please check off if any of the following apply to you. Allergy to medicine, allergy to ibuprofen, no. Allergy to Zofran, no. None of these apply to me. Please list any health conditions that you may have. Type none if the question does not apply. Okay, well, I can be a dumb bitch. I'm still gonna try to make you laugh even though we're talking about serious shit because that's life. Photo ID. Which I think I have. Okay, so like any doctor's office, we need to know who we're treating. To do this, we will ask you to take a selfie holding your ID. We will then use this to confirm your identity. Everybody has sex. We all be fucking, thank God. I'm no scientist, but you know how I know that we all be fucking? It's because we're all here. So, if fucking is a universal thing, like pooping and eating, and breathing. Why we gotta punish some people for fucking? Okay, so that's something very interesting that I filled out on the form before that I hadn't gotten any ultrasounds. And when I clicked that, I think there should have been a pop-up that said, okay, these are some risks that are involved with this. Like if you haven't had an ultrasound, you may be further along in your pregnancy than you thought of. And I just learned about these risks by reading the contract right here. So that's just something to think about. Last step, get the Spruce app to see when you're approved for treatment. Let me go ahead and download this app. I feel like right now I'm tapping into this prior belief system that full bodily autonomy is dangerous. Latent fear is coming up for me right now, if I were gonna put a finger on it. I guess now would be the time in the process where I just sit and wait for the results. I'm at my new job, which I'll talk to y'all about in a bit, but yay, look, I'm in an office now. Wow, and I'm actually the last person here today because I got all of this information about my incoming delivery of medication. I'm afraid to say it out loud, even though I'm the only one here. I was expecting to get a phone call from a doctor today. I did not get a phone call or a check-in, but I'm wondering if that's gonna come once my medication will be delivered. Because it's my first day of work. And
Yeah,
I haven't been online.
yeah.
And I didn't know that today the Supreme Court overturned. For real?
There's a draft, as of an hour ago, the New York Times or whatever article posted a draft opinion of the overturning of Roe v. Wade.
And my entire timeline is like blah, 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 Met Gala.
Yeah, same.
What the fuck? I am still processing all of this news. Y'all have to believe me that I had no idea when I started this experiment that this would be the outcome of our American political landscape. A major argument on the conservative side is that our school systems and the liberal agenda is indoctrinating the general public against American sentiment and patriotism, and isn't that awful, and we should return to American values, blah blah blah. And it's really hard to remain patriotic of a country that infringes on so many basic human rights for so many different kinds of people. I don't have an answer, my beautiful nerds. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get this abortion medication in the mail. I don't even know what the next steps are. I'm just having a reaction right now.
Hey, baby.
Hey, sorry to bother you again. I think I got a package. Can you see if it's on the front porch?
Yeah.
It's important.
What size package am I looking for?
The size of package with that abortion medication would come in.
Ah.
So maybe it's in the mailbox? Sir, can you deliver me my package?
Yeah, your pills. Sounds of it. You start a clinic.
Disregard the animal print on animal print. It's a choice. Everyone's excited.
It's a chaotic energy out there in the world.
Yeah.
I just want to give you a kiss. I know it's on video and I'm wrecking your video. Goodbye.
Have fun. I just kind of want to open this up and show you what I have. What I got from Honeybee Pharmacy. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of pills. I'm having a reaction. I'm having a reaction. I'm having a reaction. Oh my God. It's an abortion and an envelope. So I was doing my research, and this is so medically safe. It's crazy. I am so impressed with science and how far we've actually come. This is actually quite a victory in medical science. In human history, this is quite an incredible advancement, and we don't recognize it as such. Look at this. This is a person's choice in a bag. A mini declaration right here. Wow, 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 wow. So this is for nausea. They give you a lot of medicine. Not to be like quite the haul, but they do give you a lot of nausea medicine. This is like 15 tablets. So if you get really nauseous, take 1 tablet by mouth every 8 hours as needed for nausea. I've taken this before. And these things, oh, they're such a godsend. Okay, so then this is some ibuprofen, 400 milligrams. This is some high dosage ibuprofen for pain management. Okay, these are our 2 pills that we talked about. So you take 4 tablets vaginally. Whoa, wait, what? Take 4 tabs or vaginally 24 hours after we take this and let it dissolve for 30 minutes. Take an additional 4 tabs if directed. Hey, don't mind me, I'm just looking at some abortion medication.
Well, that might be necessary.
This is interesting. You feed this one to your kitty. Interesting. Well, I appreciate that. Sometimes I get tired of taking all these pills. Give another hole a chance. I don't know, you guys. I'm just trying to process this, and bad jokes are a part of the process. I'm sorry. I wish I was better too. This is the first medication that I've seen them in the documentaries give to women in the clinics. It's the tablet that you take from the mouth, and you take this medication first. Then after 48 hours, you take this one. So much has happened this week. I just need to process. All of this, and I'm gonna circle back once I have thoughts. I have had upwards of 5 pregnancy scares, intense pregnancy scares in my life. I was raised believing that pregnancy is quite possibly the worst thing that can happen to you. And I don't think that I'm alone. Getting pregnant when you're not ready to be pregnant is a death sentence, period. And I'm not saying this to be dramatic, but it is so scary and so stigmatized and so taboo. The fact that these sites exist now, even for this short amount of time, could be beneficial and could save so many women's lives in the near term. This is such a win.